Tonight's the night. It's Wednesday today, and today we are doing Universal Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights 2025. As you enter the park, there is a big medallion along with the IPs for this year's events. You've got Jason Universe, Fallout, Five Nights at Freddy's, Terrifier, and WWE, The Horrors of the White Six. Okay, the time is 3 PM. We went and got our wristbands for Stay and Scream over Villain Con. Now we're going to make our way over here at the wristband checkpoint for these houses. Five Nights at Freddy's, WWE, Great Flesh, Terrifier is this way. So we're going to go and start queuing now.
My opinion, from my experience, what I want to see with the houses.
Great Bar Rockets all in piles behind us. And make our way to Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
We're heading for Five Nights at Freddy's at our first house. This is the most popular house every night at Halloween Horror Nights. It opens says at 5:15. It's going to be the most empty. We'll see it this entire night. It's going to be the most empty. Okay, we've got to go down every single route. No. So it's currently, it's 4:05. It opens at 5:15. And whilst we are walking through the cattle pens, just want to let you know that you are not allowed to film at all inside the houses here in Orlando. The only time you are allowed to record is if you get invited to a special media event. So unfortunately me and Matt won't be able to film any of the houses inside. What we'll do, we'll film them just before we go in, tell you how long it took us, and then we'll let you know when we come out what we thought to the house and how scary it is out of 10. Okay, we're about to go in Five Nights at Freddy's. It opened up at 5:15, so it's going to have taken us 9 minutes to get in. Second house tonight, we're going to go for Terrifier. It's a 60-minute wait. Just come out of Five Nights at Freddy's. Took us 9 minutes to get in Five Nights at Freddy's, and now it's a 150-minute wait. We're about to go into the Terrifier house, and it took us 55 minutes. And of course, we'll be doing the wet path with no ponchos or raincoats. And then we're doing it in our t-shirts, so we'll let you know how wet you actually get on it.
So we've just come out of Terrifier, and we didn't get soaked, did we?
No, we got a little splash, first in the robe, the shorts. Yeah, not too bad at all.
Yeah.
Third house of the night is going to be The Horrors of the White Six. So it's 25-minute wait. We are absolutely knocking these houses out. It's only currently 6:35. Third house of the night.
Yep.
I think we're doing really, really well with how we've
getting through them.
Yeah, how we've picked to get through them. Yeah. So we're going to do a wait time update at 6:40. Dolls played a 35-minute. LRT is delayed. I think that's a cash change. Fallout 35-minute. Five Nights at Freddy's 90 minutes. Grave Flesh 35. Galkin 15. Hatchet and Change 45 minutes. Jason Universe 55. Terrifier 75-minute. WWE 25-minute. We're about to go in. It's going to take us 20 minutes. Okay, house number 4 is going to be Grave of Flesh. It's the last one in this area, and then we've completed them all. The Grave of Flesh, 35 minutes. Okay, we're about to go in, and it took us bang on 35 minutes. Some behind the scenes footage of Great White Rocket just chopped off there. So it is 7:40, and we have done all of them 4 houses in that one area, which is absolutely amazing. So we're going to go on top of our drink. We're absolutely gagging for a drink. it's got really busy because I think it's 7. If you're not here for the stay and scream by 5 o'clock, you're not allowed in.
Or scream early.
Or scream early. So you're not here by 5 o'clock, you're not allowed in. So then everybody else, you have to wait outside the park, and I think it opens at 7 p.m. Might be a little bit before, but definitely 7 p.m. at the latest. So that's why the park has got really, really busy at the minute. The wait times are through the roof now. So the fact that we've managed to do 4 houses and it's only 7:40 is fantastic. So I think we're going to use this time to go and get a food item from one of the food booths that we really want to try. Get some of the food booths. Very, very busy at the minute now. It's one of the scare zones this year. It has just started raining a little bit, so I think they're going to go in soon. So I want to record him whilst they're out. For the scare zone to come down here to get a food item from Firefly Funhouse booth. These are food items in this booth. This is what me and Matt want. The Rambling Rabbit Fried Carrot Cake. Crispy carrot cake with white icing and torn Rambling Rabbit cotton candy. God, that looks delicious. Wow. Look at the size of that.
Very big.
It costs $8.99. It's absolutely huge. It looks amazing. It's definitely going to do 2 of us, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Look forward to this one.
So we just walked around Starbucks because it is spitting a little bit. Managed to find a table in the alcove bit, nice and
sheltered.
Nice and sheltered.
Do you not get enough?
No. Should have got. I didn't realise it was going to be that big. That's very sticky cotton candy.
Yeah, it looks it.
That's like this. Oh god.
What's the bite? Oh wow, that's solid.
Very chewy cotton candy.
Smell carrot cake, smells very nice.
Very crispy.
Wow.
Crispy on the outside, looks like soft on the inside. This smells amazing. Very hot. That's delicious. What I would say, because there's so much cake, I would have liked a lot more of this sauce, the cream cheese sauce.
Right, okay.
I like a lot more because there's a lot there, a lot of dryness. But no, that's absolutely delicious. Just wish there was more sauce.
Oh wow.
This thing is huge.
Very nice. I'm a big fan of that. Even though it's fried, it's nice and moist on the inside. It's not dry at all. I see what you say about wanting more sauce because you can't really taste that with all the batter that's there. But yeah, really, really nice. Would definitely recommend this one.
Whilst Matt's finishing that carrot cake, I'm going to give you a waiting times update. It's currently 8:10. Dolls, Let's Play Dead, 50 minute. LRT, 50 minute. Fallout, 60 minute. Five Nights at Freddy's, 75. Grave of Flesh, 50. Galkin, 50. Hatchet and Chains, 40. Jason, 65. Terrifier, 105. WWE, 65 minute. House number 5 for tonight. We're going to LRT Spanish Haunting at a 40-minute wait. Look, well, eerie being shut, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like eerie. Yeah. Okay, so we waited an hour for El Artista, so time was a little bit off for that. We're now going to make our way to the front of the park and go through a couple of scare zones because we have completed this entire side of the park with all 5 houses. Yep. We're going to make our way through the Masquerade Ball scare zone, then the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane, and then we're going to do the other side of the park for the rest of the houses.
There, that was the birdie.
Gory scare zone, isn't it? Oh god! It made her laugh there. It made her laugh.
Yeah, very jumpy.
They're coming at you all the time.
Another one, anyway. There you go.
Have a look up into the trees. Let's go and see the Cat Lady. On the night, we're going to do Hatchet and Chains, 45-minute wait. Hatchet and Chains took us exactly 45 minutes. Now we're going to head for Galkin, 60 minutes, and also Fallout, 50 minutes. I've been really impressed with how accurate the wait times have been.
Yeah.
They've been more or less pretty much exactly bang on, yeah, bang on what they've said, so that's good. Made it to Fallout and Galkin. We're going to get in the Fallout queue. Just comparing it to last year, here was Goblin's Feast where Fallout was, and the Monsters one was where Galkin is. And it's great to see that they've added this structure so you're actually undercover. Last year you were just all out in the open. Okay, I said this was a good idea. They've been covered over to keep from the rain. But I've changed my mind because it is absolutely boiling underneath here. You're packed in like sardines. It's basically a single file in an enclosed space. The problem is there are 0 fans anywhere. No ceiling fans. There's no big blowers like at the side like they have around the park. There is absolutely nothing. So queuing in this, I'm absolutely sweating buckets. It's very, very uncomfortable. Not a fan out. Not a fan. Not a fan out. There's no fans at all, or blowers, or anything in this very tightly cramped space. I stand corrected about the fans. There is 1 fan in the middle of this tent, pointing in each direction. But Universal, that's not good enough. Unless you're stood right in front of it, you cannot feel it at all. You need them fans all the way around the edge, and ceiling fans, because it is absolutely unbearable underneath here. Oh, I've just stepped outside from here. Oh, it is so much cooler. Wow. How much cooler is that here?
Massive
Wow. God, that holds some heat, that does. Okay, up to this point, and it's took us 30 minutes. So that's pretty good, from what I did say. Galgimon to the north took us 40 minutes.
So while you watch the fountain show, we're just going to run you through our thoughts of the houses and give them a scare rating out of 10, with 10 being the scariest. So Five Nights at Freddy, the theming was brilliant. Not the scariest of houses. I'd say it's more of a fun house.
Yeah, it wasn't scary at all for me.
No, me neither. I think if you got some of the jumps, it'd be a bit jumpier, but yeah, I think we missed some of the scares. So we give that a 3 out of 10 for a scare rating for that one. Then we did Terrifier. So Terrifier was more the gore in that house rather than actually jumpy scariness. Art the Clown was there doing his usual
There's a lot of art
creepiness.
clowns throughout the whole of the house.
Yeah.
We loved this house, didn't we?
Yeah, it was really good, brilliant. Lots of gore and blood everywhere. So we give that a 6 out of 10. Not the scariest, but if you're not a fan of gore, you perhaps find it a bit scarier.
I also thought this house, there was loads of intestines dangling from the roof.
Oh yeah.
That you had to like walk through and move out of the way. And also I was quite nervous about this house because I don't do smells whatsoever. Like I will gag at the slightest smell. But so I was quite nervous about this house for that reason. I said to Matt that you're probably going to hear me heave behind him as we're going through it. However, when we got to the bathroom scene, there's basically smeared poop everywhere, and it's meant to smell like poo, but I have to say that the smell wasn't that bad at all, and I was absolutely fine with the smell. Yeah,
same for the other smells. I think there was perhaps a hint of it, but yeah, we didn't really get that much. I think if they topped it up, maybe it would be a bit worse for some people, but on our experience, yeah, not that bad at all. Next, we did the Wyatt Six house. So this is perhaps a house for wrestling fans. This house, the theming was brilliant. There's perhaps a lot of hidden references that wrestling fans would get. If you're not a wrestling fan, like Lowell don't follow the wrestling. Yeah, but I think you still enjoyed it.
I enjoyed the house, but I didn't have a clue what was going off or who the characters were. But I still enjoyed the house.
Yeah, still quite a jumpy house, so we give that a 7 out of 10 of the scare ratings. Next we did Grave of Flesh. So this is quite a claustrophobic house, like tight corridors, because it's meant to simulate you being underground. It wasn't that scary for us, especially not on the run through we got. So.
I think we had a bad run through of like cash changes or something.
Yeah, or perhaps the people up ahead getting the scares and they were resetting when we went past or something. So we give that a 5 out of 10 for scariness. So then we did El Artista. Now this was a better house. Like the scale of the work that gone into this one, it was quite
amazing.
Brilliant.
It was really
detailed.
impressive.
Yeah, and lots of jump scares in this one. So we give this an 8 out of 10 for scariness.
This El Artista Spanish Haunted House was literally a 2-story house. And what was so impressive, there was an actual water fountain in the garden of the house. And where this water fountain was, it was like full of flowers and it smelled beautiful.
Yeah, it did. It smelled like you're in a garden.
So nice. Yeah. So to do it was literally like they built a 2-story house with an actual water fountain was just incredible. And throughout the whole of this house, just the set design was just so good. It was so immersive, and it was just fantastic. I really, really, really love this house. Yeah, really, really good. So we'll give this an 8 out of 10 of its scariness rating. I actually found this house really, really scary because scare actors were dressed to like blend in with the surroundings of the house. Literally all the time, for me, I'd be walking past a scare actor not even know because they're like camouflaged into like the backgrounds of the house and you wouldn't even know that they was there, and then they'd make you jump. So I actually found this one up to this point the most scariest that we've done. Yeah. So next we did Hatchet in Chains. So this is the Western cowboy themed house. So the facade, the entrance to the house was brilliant, like an old cabin.
where we went in. This house was very jump scare heavy, so this we gave a 7 out of 10 for scariness, just because of the amount of jump scares. And the theming was quite good and all that, but not one of our favourite houses, but a good house.
Yeah, throughout this entire house, I don't know what the smell was meant to be, but this house stunk awful. Like, this was way worse than the Terrifier house. It absolutely smelled awful, and I actually said to Matt, like, walking through this house, like, what is that smell meant to be? Because it was disgusting.
Yeah.
And I still don't know what it was meant to be.
No, I'm still not sure what that was meant to be. So then we did the Fallout house, which we are Fallout fans. We've played all the games and watched the TV series. So yeah, this was one that we were really looking forward to. Scariness, we give it a 4 out of 10. It's not really a scary house. No, there's a few jump scares and stuff like that, but this is more for the theme in this house, which was brilliant. Based heavily on the TV series, followed through the story of the TV series. We give that a 4 out of 10 for scariness, but still enjoyed it. So finally, we did Gulkin. Now this was a very jump scary house. We got a brilliant run through for this one. This is the one where I got targeted by one of the scare actors. We gave this a 9 out of 10 for scare rating. This was by far the scariest house that we had done all night. Yeah.
By a mile, this was the scariest.
Which, yeah, it was just brilliant. It was brilliant.
We love the theming. It was different theming. It was meant to be like, it was set in more of like a cold environment. I would have thought it would have been a lot colder in the house. I thought that it might have been as cold as what Ghostbusters was last year.
Oh, yeah,
Ghostbusters was literally like ice in that house.
Maybe with this being in a tent, perhaps they can't do that because Ghostbusters was in a soundstage.
That is
perhaps,
true.
Yeah.
Maybe that would make sense as to why that was the reason why it wasn't very cold.
Yeah.
We absolutely loved the giant animatronic in there. It was very different from all the other houses. There's like a huge like burning wicker man in the middle of the house. Yeah. It was just an all-round very, very cool house. Love the theming of it. Love the scare actors. Love the animatronic. And again, it was by far the scariest house that we had done all night.
Yeah, especially for the run-through we got.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
We have had an absolutely fantastic day here for Halloween Horror Nights. It's currently 1 AM and we managed to get 8 out of the 10 houses done tonight.
Yeah, we did the main 8 that we were really that bothered about, so we're happy with what we've got done today.
Very happy.
Yeah.
We'll finish off this video with our top 3 houses. For me, Gulkin was a proper surprise. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as what it was. Love the theming. Matt got all the jump scares throughout it. I also loved Terrifier. I thought it was a really fun house. Again, the theming with it. It wasn't so much of a scary house, but it was what they call a fun house.
Lots of gore.
Lots of gore, yeah. Not a lot of scares, like I say, it's just they focus on the gore in that house. My third favourite house is probably El Artista, just for the set design. It's really impressive what they do in them stage houses. The houses that they always build in the sound stage are just always, they're all incredible.
So I'd have to agree. Number 1 for me was Gulkin. Lots of jump scares, brilliant theming. Yeah, that's a great house. Number 2, probably Terrifier. Just the amount of gore that's in there and effects. Art the Clown, brilliant. And number 3, perhaps Five Nights at Freddy's. Just the theming and the animatronics, they were brilliant.
It was very different, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very different.
Very different. I also really enjoyed that.
Yeah, and just the starting of it, like when you're going into Freddy Fazbear's, just, yeah, amazing.
So we are going to end this video here. It has been a super, super long but very, very fun day. Our feet are absolutely killing us. So I want to say thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it and we will see you in the next video.